Picture this. You see a friendly face at the shops. The name is right there. And then it slips. Or you open the fridge and forget why. It's frustrating, even scary, and it's easy to blame age. Here's the thing. Most everyday lapses after 60 are signals from sleep, hydration, medicines, movement, and modern distractions. When we fix the signals, memory usually improves, often quickly. The good news? You can start tonight. Stick with me to the end, and tell me in the comments which moment sounds most familiar to you. Cause 1. Deeper dive, why broken sleep hurts memory. Your brain's hippocampus is a temporary inbox. At night, especially in slow-wave, deep sleep, files move from that inbox into long-term folders across the cortex. Dream sleep REM then links those folders, names of faces, places of stories. When sleep is disrupted by bright light late at night, midnight scrolling, caffeine with dinner, or bathroom sprints, the transfer gets interrupted. You still had the experience, but the label didn't stick. So tomorrow you feel that tip of the tongue struggle. Morning light matters as much as evening darkness. 10 minutes of outdoor light within an hour of waking, on a porch, balcony, or in a garden, even on a cloudy day, helps anchor your body clock, making evening sleepiness arrive on time. If you wake up too early, adjust the morning light slightly later and avoid long naps. If you can't fall asleep, increase your morning light exposure and dim the house an hour earlier. Caffeine hides in places we forget. Green/black tea, cola, energy drinks, dark chocolate. Many people over 60 metabolize it slower. So a 4 p.m. cup can still be active at 10 p.m. Try a 10-day experiment. Caffeine only before noon, then notice recall and word finding the next morning. Alcohol and big dinners fragment sleep. If you enjoy a glass of wine or beer, keep it with the evening meal and leave a 3-hour buffer before bed. Aim for lighter dinners. Protein plus veg plus modest starch. And finish eating 2 to 3 hours before lights out to reduce reflux and nighttime wakings. Night wakings from the bladder are common, but trainable. 2 weeks of evening trickle, small sips, the double visit routine, and a calm, unhurried bathroom trip can cut wake-ups. If you take diuretics, water tablets, ask your doctor whether a morning dose is safer for sleep. Create a sleep zone checklist. Light, lower brightness. Use warm lamps, block direct street light. Keep a small, dim night light for safe bathroom trips. Sound, fan or soft white noise of traffic or pets wake you. Temperature, cool room, warm socks or a light throw if your feet run cold. Clock, turn away, clock watching trains worry. If you can't fall asleep in 20, 30 minutes, do a calm reset. Sit in a different room with low light. Breathe 4. In /6, out for a few minutes. Read 2 pages of paper book, then return to bed when sleepy. Avoid phones. The light and scrolling re-alert the brain. Try keeping a simple sleep diary for 1 week. Note your bedtime, wake time, number wake-ups, caffeine after noon, yes/no, evening screen use, yes/no, and morning light exposure minutes. Most people quickly identify 1 or 2 fixable patterns. When ask your GP, loud snoring with pauses, gasping, morning headaches, restless, creepy, crawly legs, or persistent insomnia despite these steps. Treating sleep apnea or restless leg syndrome often produces a noticeable improvement in memory and daytime energy within a month. Finally, pare your win down with mini memory save. Jot 3 wins and 3 names you encountered today. You're telling the brain, these matter. Then lights down, jaw loose, slow exhale, let the filing begin. Cause 2. Deeper dive, why water and steady fuel sharpen thinking. After 60, the thirst signal can be muted, so the brain may be a little dry before you feel thirsty. Even mild dehydration thickens the blood slightly, so it moves a touch slower, attention and word-finding feel sluggish. Big sugar swings at another layer. A sweet, low-protein snack spikes glucose, insulin rushes in, and 60 to 90 minutes later, you get the sleepy dip that looks exactly like brain fog. The fix is rhythm and pairing. Simple targets you can see. Use a quick urine color check by early afternoon. Aim for pale straw rather than dark apple juice. If it's dark, add a glass of water or herbal tea. Avoid chugging large amounts at once. Sip steadily. Most people do well with 4 to 6 cups total per day. Tea, milk, broth, and water all count, unless your doctor has you on a fluid restriction. Hot day, long outing, or extra walking. Add an extra cup earlier in the day, not late evening. Hydration ladder you can choose from. Fluids, water, herbal tea, weak tea/coffee earlier in the day, milk, or a small cup of broth at lunch. Foods with water, oranges, berries, melon, cucumber, tomatoes, zucchini, soups and stews. Flavor nudges, lemon slice, mint sprig, or a splash of unsweetened juice in a larger glass of water to make sipping pleasant. Electrolyte smarts. Safety first if you take diuretics, water tablets, SGLT2 diabetes medications, or have heart/kidney conditions. Ask your GP about a safe daily fluid intake range. Don't add salt tablets or sports drinks without guidance. Potassium-rich foods, tomatoes, bananas, leafy greens. Support fluid balance, but check with your GP if you're on ACE inhibitors, ARBs, or potassium-sparing diuretics. Beat sugar dips with the PFF rule. Protein, fat, fiber at every meal. Breakfast formula. Oats fiber, plus Greek yogurt or eggs protein, plus nuts or avocado, healthy fat. Snack formula. Fruit fiber, plus nuts or yogurt, protein/fat. Lunch plate cue. Half veg, a palm of protein, fish, chicken, beans, and a fist of whole grains or potatoes. Timing that helps. Try to avoid going longer than 4 to 5 hours between meals while you're awake. A 5 to 10-minute walk after meals improves post-meal sugar curves and clears the mind. Worried about night bathroom trips or leakage. Ironically, underhydrating irritates the bladder. Keep the river by day, trickle at night. Do the double visit routine and speak to your GP or a pelvic floor physio about timing and exercises. Quick self-checks of the week. Mid-afternoon focus lift after 1 glass of water? Note it in a tiny diary. Is energy steadier when you add protein to a beige snack? That's your sign that the PFF rule is working. If you live with diabetes, keep your usual monitoring and ask your clinician how to fit these pairings and post-meal walks into your plan. Gentle rhythm, steady fuel, sharper afternoons. Cause 3. Deeper dive, how medicines quietly nudge memory and what to review with your clinician. 2 significant pathways affect recall. First, consider the anticholinergic load. Drugs with anticholinergic effects block acetylcholine, a key neurotransmitter involved in attention and memory. Common examples are asked about, not to stop on your own older antihistamines used for sleep or allergies, e.g. PM pain/sleep combos, certain bladder spasm pills, e.g. oxybutynin type, some antidepressants, older tricyclics like amitriptyline, motion sickness meds, and some muscle relaxants. Even if each pill seems minor, the total anticholinergic burden from multiple medications can impair cognitive function. Ask your GP or pharmacist, can we estimate my anticholinergic burden and reduce if possible? Second, sleep fragmenters. Timing matters. Diuretics, water tablets, late in the day, can trigger night bathroom trips. Decongestants or stimulant-like cold remedies in the evening can rev the brain. Steroids taken late are notorious for insomnia. Some beta blockers can contribute to vivid dreams in specific individuals. The fix is often timing or safer substitutes, guided by your clinician. Hidden contributors that mimic memory issues. Blood pressure too low from stacked BP meds can feel like fog, dizziness, or off concentration, especially on standing. Note symptoms and bring readings. B12 or folate depletion from long-term metformin or acid suppressors, PPIs, may show up as fatigue or fuzzy thinking. Ask, should we check B12/folate? Sedatives, benzodiazepine, some sleep aids may leave a morning hangover that slows recall. Your home checklist before the appointment. Brown bag review. Bring every bottle. Prescriptions, OTCs, herbs, ice/eardrops, patches, powders. 1-page list. Name, dose, time of day, and why you take it. Star anything after 4 p.m. Symptom map. Circle drowsiness, dry mouth, constipation, blurry vision, morning grogginess, extra bathroom trips, or word-finding troubles. Note when they occur. Vitals and logs. recent home BP/heart rate readings, sleep diary, bedtime, wake time, night wakings. What to say in the visit? Could any of these raise my anticholinergic burden? Are there non-sedating alternatives, e.g. newer allergy tablets, lower doses, or patches/gels that reduce side effects? Can we move sleep-disrupting meds earlier? Would a morning dose be reasonable for my diuretic or steroid? If we can't change the drug, could we change when or how I take it to protect sleep and thinking? Pharmacist power. Request a structured medication review. Some regions offer the service. Stick to one pharmacy when possible so interactions are easier to spot. Recheck the plan anytime a new medicine is added. Small changes add up. Educational only. Never stop or shift a medicine without professional guidance. Cause 4. Deeper dive. Why sitting quietly drains sharpness. When you sit for long stretches, leg muscles go offline. Blood pools a little in the lower body, and the delivery of fresh, oxygen-rich blood to the brain slows. Small vessels in the brain love gentle pressure changes from movement, the muscle pump. Every time your calves, thighs, and glutes contract, they squeeze blood back to heart and up to the head. That's why even tiny movement snacks can clear the mind in minutes. Form cues for the brain walk. 10 minutes stand tall, eyes on the horizon, shoulders soft, and arms swinging naturally so your rib cage can rotate freely. Aim for a pace where you can talk, but not sing, the talk test. If outdoors isn't possible, do hallway laps or figure eights around furniture. Indoors counts. Chair sit to stands. Precision matters. Choose a stable chair without wheels. Scoot forward, with your feet under your knees, your nose over your toes, and press through the whole foot. Stand tall, then hinge your hips back and reach for the chair with control. Start with 6 reps, rest, and then repeat with more. If knees complain, use a higher chair or add cushions. If balance is wobbly, keep fingertips on the table or kitchen bench for the first few sessions. If getting up is tough today, try 2 step downs first. From standing, just touch your bottom to the chair and pop back up, mini range, no flop. Or do seated power-ups. Sit tall and push your feet into the floor for 5 seconds, isometric. Release 5 seconds. Repeat 5 to 8 times to wake up the muscle pump. A quick micro break menu. Choose one every hour you sit. 10 calf raises holding counter. 20 ankle pumps on each side while seated. 8 wall push-ups. 30-second marching in place. 5 hip hinges, hands on hips, spine long. Add balance sprinkles. 30 to 45 seconds feet together, semi-tandem. Complete tandem, heel to toe. Near support. Or single leg hover with 1 fingertip on the bench. Better balance equals safe mobility equals more confidence to walk. 7-day progression. Keep it gentle. Day 1 to 2. Brain walk 10 minutes plus 2 by 6 sit to stands plus 1 micro break block morning/afternoon. Day 3 to 4. Brain walk 12 minutes plus 2 by 8 sit to stands plus add calf raises 10. Day 5 to 6. Brain walk 12 to 15 minutes plus 3 by 6 sit to stands plus 1 balance sprinkle. Day 7. Same as day 6. Note which block clears your head fastest. Repeat that one after lunch daily. Safety first. If you use a walker or cane, keep it with you. Park near sturdy furniture. Stop if you get chest pain, severe shortness of breath, or dizziness. Sit and recover with osteoporosis or back pain. Hinge from hips, not spine, and avoid twisting while lifting. Knee pain? Shorten range, raise seat height, and emphasize slow control on the way down. Make it automatic. Stand during TV ads, march while the kettle boils, or set a gentle phone reminder for every hour you're seated. Stronger legs, quicker blood flow, clearer thinking. 3 wins from a few easy minutes. Cause 5. Deeper dive. Why distraction feels like memory loss. Your brain has a gatekeeper called attention. If the gate is busy, news alerts, background TV, internal worries, new information never gets fully encoded. So there's nothing solid to retrieve later. Stress chemistry, adrenaline, cortisol, narrows focus to threats and speeds the mind just enough to make careful encoding harder. The fix is to design your environment and moments so that attention has less to fight. Notification hygiene. On your phone, turn off non-essential alerts, news, shopping, social media. Keep only calls and messages from key people. Use do not disturb or focus mode during meals, conversations, reading, and your wind down hour. Place the phone in another room when you want deep attention. If that feels unsafe, keep it face down and on silent with vibration off. Monotasking made easy. Try 10 minutes, one thing. Set a soft timer. Complete only that task. Then take a 1 to 2 minute movement break or a tea pause. This Pomodoro-like rhythm reduces mental residue and improves recall of what you just did. Grounding variations when the mind races. 5-4-3-2-1 senses. Name 5 things you see, for you feel. 3 you hear. 2 you smell, 1 you taste. Hand on heart plus longer exhale. Inhale 4. Exhale 6 for 1 minute to nudge the nervous system toward calm. Label and park a worry. Planning, not solving at 7 p.m., then jot it in a small notebook. Your brain relaxes when it knows there's a scheduled worry window. Perspective memory, remembering to do things later. Thrives on external props. Sticky notes on the kettle, a pill box next to your morning mug, a calendar reminder titled with verb, called GP 10 o'clock. Batch tiny tasks and stations, an entry tray for keys/glasses/phone, a bedside caddy for a notebook/pen, a kitchen corner for medications and water. The fewer places items can live, the fewer memory slips. Conversation focus. Before you walk into a room or answer call, set a tiny intention. Listen for the date. Ask for the address. You're telling the gatekeeper what to keep. During chats, repeat key details aloud. So Tuesday at 3 p.m. at the library, to strengthen encoding. Media diet for calmer attention. Pick 2 times a day for news, not all day. Choose print or a single bulletin over endless scrolling. If you feel keyed up after the news, do a 60-second breathing reset or a short walk to clear stress chemistry. If low mood, rising anxiety, or grief are crowding your attention most days, speak with your GP. Treating mood and sleep often restores everyday memory. Start small this week. Key tray by the door, do not disturb at meals, and 1 10-minute monotonous task block each morning. Protect attention first. Memory follows. Here's your big picture map. Simple, doable, and designed for real life after 60. Sleep is your save button. Treat bedtime like an appointment your memory depends on. Lights dim 2 hours before bed. Screens are off at the last hour. The room is cool, and the double bathroom visit is made to cut night wakings. If you do only one thing this week, make it the digital sunset, plus 90 seconds of slow breathing. Inhale for 4 seconds, exhale for 6 seconds. Many viewers notice fewer tip-of-the-tongue moments within days when sleep steadies. Hydrate bright and steady. River by day, trickle at night. 1 glass on waking, 1 at midday, 1 mid-afternoon. With dinner, just sips. Pair carbs with protein and fiber. Oats plus yogurt plus nuts. Fruit plus peanut butter. Toast plus eggs. This prevents a sugar roller coaster that looks like brain fog. Quick self-check. Pale straw urine by early afternoon means you're on track. Review medicines with your GP or pharmacist. Bring a 1-page list of everything. Prescriptions, over-the-counter, and supplements, plus when you take them. Circle anything after 4 p.m. Ask, could any raise my anticholinergic burden or disrupt sleep? Can we adjust dose, timing, or choose a safer alternative? Never stop a medicine on your own, but know this. Small timing shifts often yield immense clarity. Move like your memory depends on it, because it does. 10 minutes of comfortable brain walk daily. 6 to 8 chair sit-to-stands each hour you're seated, and a 5-minute potter after meals. Calf raises at the counter, ankle pumps in the chair, or wall push-ups all count. Stronger legs push fresh. Oxygen-rich blood to the brain. Circulation today. Sharper recall tomorrow. Guard attention. The gatekeeper of memory. Phone off the table. Do not disturb during meals. A key tray by the door, and the one thing rule for 10 focus minutes at a time. When stress spikes, do the 90-second reset. 3 things you see. 3 you hear. 3 you feel. Protect attention first. Memory follows naturally. Picture tomorrow morning. The name comes back on time, the appointment stays on your calendar, and your keys are exactly where you left them. That's confidence. That's independence. If this helped, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss gentle, weekly steps at work. Comment below, which single habit will you start tonight? Digital sunset, a mid-afternoon glass of water, a chair sit-to-stand timer, or the key tray. Share your plan so others can cheer you on. This is part of our Health After 60 series. Watch the episode on circulation and energy next. Next week, 3 sleep secrets after 65. Practical tweaks that add up. Educational only. Always consult your doctor before making changes. Imagine tomorrow. The word arrives on time, the name comes back, and you remember why you opened the fridge. That's confidence. That's independence. If this helped, please like, subscribe, and ring the bell. Tell me in the comments, which habit will you start tonight? Wind down, hydration rhythm, chair sit to stands, or the name trick? This is part of our Health After 60 series. Check part 1 on circulation and energy next. And next week, 3 sleep secrets after 65. Educational only. Always consult your doctor before making changes.